Well, video 2. Handrails. You can make them as thick or as thin as you want. I'm making it out of a 4x4. So you take a measurement from the end of here to the end of here. And I got 27 5/8. This is why I said you need 3 of these. You do not have to necessarily use one of these to make them. But I am. You can do it out of a 2x4. I'm doing it all pressure treated. So then we're gonna cut the 27 5/8 length. And then we're gonna run bolts straight down into here. And bolts straight through here. And we're going to drill down a little bit into the wood to offset it so they're not sticking up. Let me cut my 2. You don't need to see me run a saw. Or maybe you guys want to. Let's see. Always double check your measurements. Or else you're gonna have to do it again. 27 5/8. On there nice and straight. Make sure everything's straight. I'm gonna double check it again. For some reason, like I said, better double check. Yep. 27 5/8. I'm gonna make my line slightly above. So that when I cut, I'll have exactly what I need. So we're actually going to mark it at 27 3/4. Because making the blade is so thick, that difference will be eaten up my straight edge. You need 2 of them. Yes, I know. The chair's gonna weigh quite a bit. There's a trick to cutting one of these. The saw blade doesn't go all the way through. So, you gotta make multiple cuts. I'm gonna need my glasses. It's right, safety. Now I don't normally cut it on this saw, I generally cut this with a handsaw, but this will give me a straighter line. So I'm going to try to cut it with this saw. If at all possible. Looks like I'm pretty well on there. This is what I'm talking about. Nice clean cut, but I have to turn it. Got to turn this whole piece over to get the other half, to cut it in half. But it's a nice clean cut. All right, try to line it up. pretty close. This is tricky. Should be. No, a little bit more. No, that's not it. Let's go for it. It'll work. All right, that should work. Hold on to your butts. I was off a little bit. No biggie, I can fix that. You can hide that. As you build, you learn to hide your mistakes. Now I'm just gonna slide this down. Actually, I'm gonna try to clean that up. First, this end. Let's see. Well, we'll have to take it over to the other side and clean it up. We're close. It's also why I made it slightly bigger. So you lay it out, you do it again, and you get two pieces. I cut it intentionally slightly bigger to make the thickness of the saw, and if I make a mistake, I could actually have the space to actually clean up the end, like as you see here. So slightly bigger isn't a bad thing. You can also hide your mistakes inside your build, and people will never even know you messed up. It's all part of building. So I cleaned them up. These are going to be the bolts I'm going to be using. One through the middle, one through the back. Got a drill about a little bigger than the head and circular down to about here because I want to hide this screw because this is the armrest. So I'm going to screw it maybe somewhere into there, about an inch deep in the wood before going to this size. I go all the way freaking down. Blah, 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 blah. And bolt her. That is my plan. To do these armrests. So what I got here is a spade bit. And I go almost halfway through here. And then I step it down. The step down, and this is only because I'm using the 4x4. If I was using 2x2s to make this, you wouldn't need to do this. But this is also going to give this chair more strength. It brings it up to the right, a nice height. It's where I'm happy at for the rail. It's really actually kind of a cool project. That right there, that little dot is where I'm going to drill. I'm only doing one at a time. See if this actually works as planned. So if I mess this up, well, it'll cost me another $13 to replace. But I have some left, which gives me right where I want to be. So I want to be kind of in the middle here. You want to be as centered as you can. The bolt is going to go down. And I just want a little bit more. There. Weight on the bit, just a little bit, and let the machine do its job. Whew! We are only a quarter in. I need it to be Probably another quarter in. So I'm going to finish drilling this hole and then I'll show you. See that? About where I wanted it. Now we're going to take and step it down with a drill bit slightly smaller than these threads. Oh, bike's in the way, everything's in the way in here. And then all you do, you go right in the middle, just a little divot. You drill down through. And then you can do one or two things back here. You could do the same thing you did on the 2x4s, and you can angle screws in to hold this up. Or you can go and drill another hole and go straight through the middle. If you go straight through the middle, there's more wood, it's going to be stronger. You won't see these holes when the project is done, and it being a super heavy thing, I think you're better off going through the middle just like you're doing there for strength. But it might be overkill, so it just depends on your taste. Well, I'm gonna go knock this out. You don't need to see me drilling and that stuff, I don't think. And I'll show you what one looks like, and if it comes out good, we'll do it to the other. If I mess it up, well then I'm kind of gonna have to cut another beam and do it again, a different way. But this is my this is how I'm gonna do it. This is my project. So I know I'm not a carpenter. I'm a prop maker. This is a giant prop. And this is how I'm doing it. Here. Here. And then we gotta worry about doing the back half. We're getting there. Alright, the arms are on. Gotta charge some batteries, and I gotta go get some more lumber, so yep. That might be it for this segment, I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. All right, next step. I already drew this. Say, sort of kind of want to do like almost an oval shape here. So when you lay out swords and stuff, you'll have that nice arc. Now I gotta cut it out, and then we gotta attach it up there and work our way down. Same on the other side, so you do not see the posts. I'm gonna cut this out, and should be good. Safety glasses. Drop the guide down. Not sure if you see that good from there. I go back in, follow this line a little closer. Then I go to the other side. Nice. It's gonna be a little harder. Once again, I'm gonna go back in and follow it tighter. Close enough. We gotta go see what we got. Like that. Don't need those on no more. Putting your FPV view. Once again, you kind of have to eyeball it when you make your oval. I know my shop is a mess. That's what happens when you have multiple projects all the time. I'll clean it up in the fall. Not quite fall yet. I might need 4 of these. You can choose whatever you want to choose. Alright guys, see these posts? We want to hide them. We want to hide them. Which, this is where a second pair of hands would be kind of good. But we do not have a second pair of hands at the moment. Take your screws, secure it. One side at a time. Get it right where you need it. All these screws are going to be covered up, so don't worry where you place them. That's good enough. Now hold it. That's what we're looking at. We're kind of piecing it together with what I have laying around. That piece is kind of all messed up. Let's see what we got here. Now, oh yeah, it lines up nice. screw time. Put one in my mouth, one in my hand. So all right, we got to cut. "17 inches. I'm gonna cut on the crappy edge. Like I said, my shop is a mess. Straight as I can get it. Actually, I might need that. There we go. There we go. Alright, tricky part. Don't really have anything to go off of. This comes down. I almost want to say into a circle. Or I have a template. So, let me see. I want it to go. I'm almost thinking that's what we want to do. Let's go. And that's right there. This is where I gotta think about stuff. So, depending on how you built your chair, depends on how you want it to be. That really makes a huge difference on how you cut this. So, give me a few minutes to figure this out. So, as I was thinking, I decided that I'll just mark them and cut them. Right now you're getting the general gist of it. Pretty cool, huh? All the swords will attach and fold. And that's the back. You will do the same as the front in the back. So this whole thing has to be repeated twice. So when you figure this out, make a template and cut it and then put it together. So it sandwiches everything in. Give you an example. This is what I look like sitting in the throne. Or on the throne, I should say. In the throne. I can lean way back here. Remember, there's a reason there's space from where I sit comfortably to the back. There's going to be a lot of layers of swords, blades, and things to build this out. This is your basic structure for your throne, for Game of Thrones, or any other throne. Once you get this basic structure done, you can go from there on how you want to build it. You do not have to make it as big as I did this. I wanted it this big. To me, a throne is bigger than life, like a king should be, and especially if you're doing the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, it is huge. It's almost a character into itself. And that's what this chair will be. Pretty cool. I think it came out pretty great. This is the beginning part. Like I said, you gotta do another one of these in the back. I guess you don't have to, but I am. Double layer it, sandwich everything in. Make it nice and tight. I ain't sure what this thing weighs. I do know it's gonna be a 2-person job to get it out of here. And I do know I'm gonna have to go through that bay door, the bay door. like the garage bay door, just to get this thing out. But one more time, spinning around. So much work to get done. Guys, remember to get out there and have a good time no matter what you're doing. This is a personal challenge of mine to build this. And it's actually very enjoyable. So, yeah. Have a good time. Enjoy life. Play hard. Play dirty. And, remember to love each other and respect one another. God bless. Peace.